All right, fourth grade. So yesterday, and we have been talking about phases of the moon. And we know that each phase of the moon has a specific name. We started talking the other day about our phases of the moon. This moon here would be the new moon because that is where we see nothing of the moon. Right here, we see the waxing crescent moon. Here is the first quarter moon. We can see about half. Then we have the waxing gibbous. And then this is the full moon. The full moon is when we can see every part of the moon. Well, really just the reflection. Right here is the waning gibbous. And then the last quarter, waxing moon. And then again back to the new moon. The new moon occurs when the moon is directly between the earth and the sun. The light cannot reflect off of the side that we see, therefore we cannot see it. The new moon occurs when the moon is directly between the earth and the sun. The light cannot reflect off of the side that we see, therefore we cannot see it. And if you remember yesterday when we watched that woman do the video, remember, her head was the earth. And the new moon was when she couldn't see anything, because when the moon was in between the sun and the earth. When the moon is changing from a new moon to a full moon, we call this waxing. This is a waxing crescent. And again, the new moon is starting off right in here, and then it starts to move. So that's where we are getting the shadow. When half of the moon appears lit on the right side, it is the first quarter moon. And remember, she had said that you can tell when it is on the right side that is lit, that is the first part of the phases of the moon. As the moon continues to change from the first quarter moon to a full moon, it is called a gibbous moon. So, when the earth is directly between the moon and the sun, remember this would be her turned all the way around. See the sun's light reflecting off the whole side of the moon facing us. This is a full moon. When the moon is changing from a full moon to a new moon, it is called waning. This waning is a waning gibbous moon. The last quarter moon appears lit on only the left half of the moon. A waning crescent occurs just before the moon becomes a new moon again. See, it's almost starting back up here to where the new moon is. The lunar cycle continues with the new moon. And remember, the new moon is when we have the sun, and the moon is in between the earth and the sun.